So, as you can tell by what I'll title this video, I have been tempted to do some books with disability rep because one of the reasons I got into reading when I did was because I have my own disability issues and anxiety, and the best way to distract my anxiety was with books. So I have decided to make a video recommending books with strong disability and mental health rep for other parents who have kids in a similar situation that want to show representation for them. Alright, so I'll start with 3 books from that shelf because the rest of them are on the shelf next to me and they're easy to get. Okay, so one of the first books I recommend is the middle grade Percy Jackson series. The main character, and most of them, have ADD and dyslexia, which I think is good for kids. I didn't know about this book series when I was a kid, but I really hoped I did because it would have helped me with knowing that there's other people out there who are in a similar situation to myself and other people that I know. So, Percy Jackson, and whoops. Okay. And another 2 that I recommend are Rain. This is another middle grade book about a autistic girl who loves homonyms and the relationship with her dog that's on the screen. So this is a very good representation of autism for a girl, and it's a great middle grade series for kids, or by default parents of the kids, to read to their kids. And the next one I have was a book I read recently, 17 Marigold Lane. This is about a girl who learns she has cancer, who befriends an autistic boy, and she learns about how to handle someone with Asperger's, and learns about what Asperger's is, what it does, and it's actually quite a good read. And it also shows what not to do, because the parents in this book, yikes. And that's really it for the middle grade reps. And in terms of adult books, All the Light We Cannot See. One of the main characters in this is blind, and she has to navigate her life through wartime Especially, it gets even worse when her father seems to disappear. And yeah. So another one that I have is the Rosie Project. This is about a guy with, I think, Asperger's. And the best way to describe this book is like The Big Bang Theory if Sheldon and Penny had got together. Something similar to that, because the guy in this has a set routine, a set plan, and then he meets someone who is complete opposite of that and teaches him to get out of his shell a bit more. So I think Sheldon and Penny I think calling this the What If Sheldon and Penny Got Together story is a pretty accurate description of what this is about. And then I have a couple of mental health recommendations as well. One of the first ones is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. This is a very accurate depiction of mental health and like that. And it's also more powerful because it's a boy who is suffering from it, which doesn't get looked into as much. And then I also recommend The Housekeeper and the Professor. This is about a housekeeper who meets a professor who has a 80-minute short-term memory, so he completely forgets about her the next day when she goes back into work. And the relationship that the housekeeper and her son have with this professor it's quite a beautiful story, actually. And so I really do recommend this book because it's only like 190 pages, so it isn't that long, but it's definitely worth the read. Okay. Yeah, that's all I got. Okay. So this is just a short video to recommend a few disability rep books or series that I think more people should check out. Anyway, if you have comments, feel free to leave them below. And until then, see ya.